Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy Sunday, or whatever day it is, wherever you are. I am so excited today because I have here one of my all-time favorite products for my skin. These are the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Now, I have dry skin, which I've mentioned before, and since I've started using this, my skin has been brighter, more hydrated, my pores have been smaller, my skin texture has been more even, and it has truly been a holy grail product for me. Now, what I am so excited to talk about today is that there may be a dupe for this now. So I don't think that this is particularly expensive when you look at the rest of the skincare products out on the market right now. This comes in, this is their full size, and this comes in at about $34. So this bottle is about halfway gone, and I've had him now for about 2.5 months. So this $34 is really taking me a long way. I'm only using a pump at a time, but I may have found a dupe. I was at Ulta the other day, I was minding my business, I was naturally going down every aisle in the store just to check it all out, and I came across something that just had too much of a similarity. So I started looking at it, I started looking through the ingredients, and I'm like, oh my gosh, could this be? So we're gonna check it out together, and we're gonna kind of first impressions. We're gonna do one side is one side's the other. We're gonna try makeup on top of it, and we're just gonna kind of see. The product that I'm talking about is the Essence. This is their Hello Good Stuff. This is their Glow Serum Primer. Now, as you can see, the color is the same, watermelon, water-based. It's got niacinamide in it. So buckle up and let's see if we've got ourselves a dupe. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with the Glow Recipe because this is something that I know and I use regularly. So it's got a pump applicator, just like this guy, but when it comes out, let's see if I can get this. It's got like a jelly-like consistency. Definitely smells like watermelon. It's not a super strong scent. It is definitely scented, and it reminds me of a watermelon Jolly Rancher, which I personally love. I love a watermelon fragrance, always have. But this is not incredibly strong. To me, it's very pleasant. I don't like strong fragrances in general. So for me, this is not overwhelming. I think it's very nice, it's very fresh. And so the consistency is gonna be very watery, very hydrating. Again, it feels so nice and smoothing and hydrating on the skin. So now let's compare that to the consistency of the Essence. So again, same thing, we've got a pump applicator here. And of course I haven't used this yet. So it's gonna take a couple pumps. Okay, so right off the bat, it's a little thicker. You can even see there's a little bit more color in the consistency of the product, where the Glow Recipe was kind of starting to run down my finger. This is definitely staying. The scent is much stronger. Still not unpleasant, but it is significantly stronger on the Essence side. So now we're gonna put this on the back of this hand. Doesn't feel quite as watery. It definitely feels a little bit thicker, not like sunscreen thick. It still feels nice on the skin, but it definitely has more of a primer consistency, where the Glow Recipe has more of a serum consistency. Overall, both are still very lightweight. So the Essence is not quite as hydrating. This is based off of obviously what's on the back of my hand. So here we have the Glow Recipe, and here we have the essence. So the overall effect is basically the same. Very glowing, but overall the consistency, the feel is about the same. So now what I want to look at is I want to compare ingredients in each. So I do have a backup box. I always have backups of my Holy Grail products on hand, which is important because the bottle itself does not have a list of the ingredients. So we're going to be looking at the box, which has the ingredients on this, and then this actually has the ingredients listed on the bottle. So we're going to do a quick comparison. So I'm not going to read through each of these ingredient lists. That would just be way too much, but I will give you a quick rundown. So both of these products are water-based, which means the first ingredient is water, and they both have glycerin and niacinamide. Now, niacinamide is that skin-loving ingredient that really kind of helps with pore refinement. So it's something that I always look for in my skincare products, and I find that my skin really loves niacinamide. I don't have big pores, but obviously like in my T-zone, my cheeks up here, and then always like in this little crease where my chin is, I find that I get the biggest pores. So the niacinamide has been a huge help. So I think now it's time to go ahead and try each of these products on the face. I have not had a reaction to the essence, which is good. My skin can be a little temperamental. I don't want to call it sensitive, but certain things my skin just does not have any interest in, and it kind of freaks out. So far, no reaction to the essence, which is great news. But let's get this on the face. So I'm gonna keep it the same side. So this side of my face, we will do the essence, and then this side of my face, we will do the glow recipe. So I'm going to apply with my fingers, just like I would on a normal basis. So we're gonna start with the essence, and we're gonna do one pump. So I'm gonna rub that in, and we're gonna go right in. It's very cooling. Again, the scent is a little bit stronger, but it feels nice. It is a little bit thicker, as I mentioned previously. But overall, I think it's soaking in pretty quickly, but I do feel like I've got a nice glowy base. Now for the glow recipe. Again, you can just see how much thinner that is. And now we're going to put him on. I feel like this is going a little bit further because of the consistency. Again, having a thinner consistency, I feel like it's going farther. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like thicker products sometimes, they don't go as far. Like if it's watery, if it's got a more like watery base, it's gonna. Okay, so that's nice and even. So I think both sides, we've got a nice dewy finish. As far as finish goes, it looks practically identical to me. I can't tell a difference. So both have dried down or are starting to soak in. Let's see if either side is tacky. This side is a little bit tackier. So the essence side has a little bit more of a tacky consistency. This side isn't really giving me anything tacky. The glow recipe side feels a little bit more hydrated. It kind of feels like I'm wearing nothing, as it typically does. This is still breathable, but I do feel like I've got something on my skin. So far, I don't know that I would call them exact dupes, but they are performing very, very similar. So now let's put some makeup on over top and see how they perform. So I'm gonna be using a water-based skin tint on both sides, the exact same one, and I'm gonna apply it with a brush, and we'll come back and we'll kind of see what it looks like on each side. Okay, so the skin tint is on, and again, I use the same on both sides. It is important to note that I used a water-based skin tint since the primer and the serum are both water-based. That's just gonna help the longevity of whatever makeup you put on top of it, making sure that they are both using the same base. So we're gonna take a look at the essence side first. So here is the finish. Again, nice and dewy, really beautiful, healthy looking finish. So I'm a big fan of how my skin tint laid on top of that. I didn't notice any kind of patchiness or trouble blending or applying makeup to the top of it. It wasn't too sticky or tacky to where I felt like the product was getting stuck anywhere. And I was using a circular motion. I was not tapping or dabbing like I usually do with a sponge. And again, I still notice a very nice, even application. So let's move on to the Glow recipe side. Again, we have this beautiful, glowy, natural finish. I mean, I love a finish like this. This is my favorite finish for any kind of makeup look. It just looks so naturally glowy and healthy and radiant, and I am such a fan. But again, same thing, like very even application, no sticky spots, even with the same technique used on this side as well. And still, again, a very beautifully even finish. No streakiness, no patchiness. Overall, I'm really happy with how my complexion turned out for both sides. As far as the feel goes, so this side, the Glow recipe side, feels a little bit more natural. The Essence side feels nice. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel cakey or sticky. But this side, the Glow recipe side, still feels like I have nothing on my face. This side feels, I can tell that I have something on. Even though it's lightweight, I can still tell that I have something on my face. So while it's not uncomfortable, I don't feel like I'm gonna be creasing or wrinkling or cakey or anything like that. I can just still tell that there's something there. However, overall, these products are extremely similar. I don't know that I'm going to call them an exact dupe because there is enough of a difference that I don't want to place the word dupe on it, but that I think this is as close as you're gonna get. So with the Glow recipe being $34, and this bottle is 1.35 ounces. The Essence is $7 and is 1.01 ounces. So there's still quite a large price difference. And while I won't call them dupes, I will say that they are extremely similar, and as you can see, are going to give you basically the exact same result when used as a primer. Now, I don't know that you want to use this to replace this if you're using it as a serum. So I'm not going to get up in the morning, do my skincare, and replace this with this. This is a makeup primer. This is a serum that I use as a makeup primer. So do with that information what you will. I still think I will use this going forward, solely to try and extend the life of my dewdrops because I cannot live without these. So I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried them, I recommend it. But like I said, I am very pleased with the result of the Essence primer. So I think we have got almost a dupe. We have certainly got a sister, not a twin. So go check it out. You can pick it up at Ulta. It's $7. And again, it's a really nice product. It's extremely similar. So if you are a fan of the Glow recipe niacinamide drops, absolutely go check this out. I recommend it, and let me know what you guys think if you try it. So that's all that I've got for today. Let me know if you want to see anything else, if you want me to review anything else. I've got a couple more products that I'm going to be reviewing and doing videos on, so those will be coming soon. Until then, I hope you have a great day. And if you're not, I hope it gets better so soon, and I hope you have a chance to do something that makes you feel better today. Be kind, do great things, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.